Lots of people ask how I got into tie-dyeing. Well, it was kind of an accident, but it was definitely Gratefully Dead inspired. Back in 1987, we heard Bob Dylan was playing with the Grateful Dead in Eugene, Oregon, and my husband thought we should go. So I tell him he's crazy. What are we gonna do at a Grateful Dead show? But he goes and gets the tickets anyway. But we went to that Dead show in Eugene, Oregon and got totally rededicated, which is kind of like being a born-again Christian, but for deadheads. So we started listening to a lot of Grateful Dead and enjoyed the cheap tie-dyes I bought for the kids at the concert, because that's all I could afford. But those shirts were the start. They were the seed. Because one day Mark said, we should get some dyes and make our own tie-dyes. And I said, what, are you crazy? What are we gonna do with dyes? And he goes and gets some dyes anyway. So we started messing around with tying and dyeing, and they all came out so cool, and we had so much fun dyeing and tie-dyeing and giving away these shirts to our friends. So the first time we actually sold tie-dyes was in 1989 at the 20th annual Woodstock celebration in Spokane, Washington. We went for it, and we got brand new t-shirts to tie-dye and sold them all. So after the show, I looked at the $200 that we made, and I said to Mark, maybe we have something here. So we made more shirts, and we started taking them to the barter fairs, which are hippie swap meets. We've been going to these barter fairs since the early 80s, but now we had tie-dyes to sell. The first fair of the season was in Santa, so that was close to home. Back then, there were barter fair gatherings all over the Northwest. We went to one in Malo, Washington, one in Bonners Ferry, there was another one in Northport, and of course the big one in Tonasket. That one's still going on. So that's where we got our start, making and selling tie-dyes. And I guess you can say the rest is history. By '92, we sold our log house on the mountain and moved to St. Mary's, Idaho, where we took over the screen printing business. I'd been making tie-dyes on the kitchen table, so it was great to finally work in a building that had a washer and a dryer and a washing machine, so I could finally make more tie-dyes regularly. And even though my friends kept telling me they thought tie-dye was just a fad, that wasn't the case. I was just in the right place at the right time, because now it's almost become mainstream and fully accepted as a great way to express yourself through color, this tie-dye thing. So after my divorce in '98, I got the tie-dye business and was finally able to move to Moscow in 1999 when I opened my little shop behind Mikey's Gyros here in the old Purple Mall. I travel all over the Northwest now to arts and crafts shows, and I have a great website, TyeDyeEverything.com. And everyone enjoys my little store in downtown Moscow, where we get all kinds of people passing through, enjoying the smells of the incense, the vibes of the music, and being immersed in some of the most vibrant and joyful tie-dye around. I'm Arlene Falcon, proud owner at Tye Dye Everything, and we look forward to bringing you the joy of color. Tie-dye.